Welcome to the RAAM Report. I'm Dave Toll here in our Denver, Colorado studios. The action really remains out on the East Coast in Annapolis, where we've had teams rolling through the finish line throughout the night. And one of the more exceptional moments that we've experienced here at the 2013 RAAM clearly occurred. Actually, there was a track race going on in Pennsylvania that American Olympian Bobby Lee was taking part in. He hightailed it out of Pennsylvania to make his way to Annapolis to be there as Team Melanoma Exposed came across the line. This has been one of the most inspirational performances that we've seen. They finished in 6 days, 11 hours, and 21 minutes. This is Joshua Sherwood, Mark Hillman, and Kerry McConnell, the three Americans on the squad, being joined by the Canadian Jonathan Leith. So congratulations from everyone here at RAAM going out to Team Melanoma Exposed. We also know that Team Allied Forces has been staying back in Maryland, waiting for their colleagues, the Walter Reed team. They're still out on course, and we've got a nice chance to check in with them and see what it's been like for their last 12 hours or so of racing as they make their way to Annapolis and the Atlantic. Our solo woman, Maria Parker, continues to work her way into the finale of her 2013 Race Across America. It's going to be challenging. Now, as you've noticed, Maria Parker racing on a recumbent bicycle, actually a very unique ride that she has, and it's going to be tough as she makes her way into the Appalachians. We've talked about this for all of the teams, no matter what kind of bicycle you're racing on. This is a very challenging sector of the race, but for Maria Parker on her recumbent, things are just that much more challenging as she's going uphill. So Maria Parker should be finishing tomorrow. We're certainly keeping a close eye on our Race Across America tracker, seeing her progress. As we make our way into the business end of the Race Across America, for a lot of our teams that are now into the final 300 or 200 miles, it's been acknowledged by many that the Race Across America is one of, if not the most challenging ultra-endurance event in the world. And we certainly, as we take a look at riders out there on course, this event becomes about finishing, about that never giving up attitude. You can quit the Race Across America and everyone would probably cut you slack, but I don't think many of these riders would be able to live with themselves if they climbed off the bike at this point. It really is heroic what we're watching here. Let's take a look at our leaderboard here for the 2013 Race Across America powered by Train and look at some of the finish times for our solo and teams. One of the stories that we've been following very closely at this 2013 edition of RAAM are the ladies that make up the Love, Sweat, and Gears team. It's nice to report that they have finished in 6 days, 19 hours, and 46 minutes. And actually, if you can watch the tape, it hardly looks like they've just ridden across the country. I think someone should tell them that they have to ride all the way back to Oceanside now. And our team was able to catch up with Troy Wilson, one of the riders for the Team Barrow, get some insight on what they've been going through out on the course. We're going to go ahead and grab a word with Troy right now.
Even pedaling the downhills were painful. I mean, it's like, am I even moving? I literally stopped to check if I had a flat. I was asking my chase car, do I have a flat? I stopped, got out of the bike, checked the tires, and this is hard. This is hard. Even with 8 men, these solo guys are like, they're the real deal, man. I can't believe it. Or even a 4-man team. What is that like? 2-man team. We have 8 guys, and like, we're barely sleeping. You have to eat everything that's not nailed down and you're sick from it. This is the real deal, for sure. It's RAAM right there.
We've had an opportunity to learn a lot about these athletes and what they're going through out there, and our colleagues at Riding the Line will have more interviews like this and actually an extended edition of this interview on their show later today. I'm Dave Toll in our Denver Race Across America studios saying thank you very much for following along with us through what's been an incredibly exciting 2 weeks. We have 2 remaining episodes, and that means the clock is ticking for our teams and solo riders out there as you need to finish in that cutoff mark of 12 days. So we'll be with them as they make their way across the line, and we appreciate having you along for the ride.